Olivia Schueller joins us now live in East Hartford to explain for us. Good morning, Olivia.
Hey, Roger, good morning. Well, we want everyone to be aware that right now there are no reports of any ICE agents showing up to Connecticut public schools. However, this new guidance was put out there so that school officials know how to handle the situation if it does happen. So guidance is to make sure there are mental health services available to both students and staff who may be feeling anxious about these raids. Now, in the next half hour, I'm going to share more response from Governor Lamont and why he says everyone is welcome at Connecticut public schools. Bureau reporter in East Hartford, Olivia Schueller, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
Dealing with immigration officials. Olivia Schueller is your reporter live in East Hartford, breaking down what school officials want you to know.
Yeah, Tracy, right now there are no reports of ICE agents showing up to any schools, but this guidance was released so that school officials know what to do in a situation in which this could happen. So let's break down for you this new protocol. So it's guidance for schools has to deal with mental health. So they would like mental health services to be available for both students and staff who may be feeling some anxiety. Your reporter in East Hartford, Olivia Schueller, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
All right, thanks, Olivia.
Explaining that guidance from the governor and the education commissioner. Olivia, what's the latest?
Well, Caitlin, we do want everyone to be aware that right now there are no reports of ICE agents going to any school districts within Connecticut. However, this new protocol that was released is so that school officials know how to handle the situation if it does indeed happen. So let's break it. Now, another part of the state's guidance includes mental health services. So the guidance says that schools should prioritize having some mental health services available for both students and staff in case they are facing any type of anxiety about ongoing raids. Now, in the next half hour, I'll give you more reaction from Governor Lamont and explain why he says everyone is welcome at Connecticut public schools. Your reporter in East Hartford, Olivia Schueller, Channel 3 Eyewitness News. What would happen if ICE agents raided Connecticut public schools? Coming up, I'll share with you new guidance coming from the governor. We'll be right back.
I'm in East Hartford breaking down that guidance for all K-12 schools. Olivia, what can you tell us?
Well, Caitlin and Tracy, right now there have been no reports of ICE agents showing up to Connecticut public schools. However, if that does happen, this newly released guidance tells school officials what exactly they can do. So let's break down for you this new protocol. Guidance has to deal with mental health. They are asking that mental health services are available to both students and staff who may be facing some stress and anxiety. Your reporter in East Hartford, Olivia Schueller, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
6:15, thanks.
Steve Jones and Olivia Schueller are live covering the president's executive orders and their immediate impacts to our state.
All right, Scott, let's start with you.
Now, what would happen if ICE agents raided Connecticut public schools? Well, that question is answered by the Connecticut Department of Education. Coming up, I'll break down for you their new guidance.
We're breaking down what the governor and the state education commissioner says you should do. Olivia?
Yeah, guys, well, we want you to be aware that right now there are no reports of ICE agents raiding any Connecticut public schools. However, this new guidance that was released is to help out school officials if this were to happen. So let's break down for you that another part of the state's guidance has to deal with mental health. They recommend that there are mental health services available to both students or staff who could be feeling stress or anxiety. Your reporter in East Hartford, Olivia Schueller, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.